with. So I want to keep that looking very good. I want to be able to become the Holy See ruler. I don't like the fact that France is, but what can you do? I want to wipe the Mamluks from the map. May as well do it now, there's very little reason not to. No one wants to get involved. I've made all my alliances. In fact, with Brandenburg, Spain and Nipples by my side, things look pretty good. I'd like to influence nation on him, but we'll do that after we declare this war, because I got to expand. I think you had some problems last time you allied the Emperor Jake, although when the alternatives are France and Riga, it's hard to do much else. I had 25 alternatives, I'll have you know. Wham. Alright. Little reason not to just crush his capital in a heartbeat. In fact, that's a lot more units than I really need here. That is plenty. And then the rest of you just do what you gotta do. You guys can just take a step back. Hopefully he doesn't have a lot more units just hiding about, but I mean, come on. Look at who we're talking about. Okay, those are the units I'm talking about. I mean, it's only Merc's scum, but why don't we actually fight him with some meaningful units? Oh, well, that's a problem as well. What am I, a Stardust Crusader? Let's just slaughter him. Now, oh yeah, whilst I'm here, I should really influence those silly Naples. Don't know how I'm going to go about fighting Spain. It's going to be a tricky one, but we'll figure it out. Oh, and now we are really drinking in that papal influence. It'll be better when the Pope doesn't hate my guts. But we can dream of such days. Joke nation. I would have a fairly good early warning force over here, because if anywhere, this could be where Hormoz are going to come from. Dawasir give us conditional military access, so I should probably be popping along this way as well. Look at them popping up like roaches. Alright, finally, tolerance of heathens, not so great, but with that, we finally have our plus 0.5 yearly Republican tradition. That is massive, absolutely massive. And I'm glad it's mine. Giving Naples his cores is a bit of a shame because I would just like to eat that land for myself, but I guess it makes quite a bit of sense. Yeah, we're not showing our superiority here enough. 1-1 battle does not a war completed make. Let's face it, man, you're dead. The existence of Halab there isn't so good though. I should take that and like keep a little wildlife reservation of the Mamluks here. When I give this land over to Aniza though, does it cost to take it? That doesn't cost me, so that's okay. Because I'll probably want most of this going to him. Simply because I don't really have the admin, and he's a conversion machine. There's a low possibility that Neapolitan separatists will revolt again. Yeah, but Spain looks like they're in a pretty good position to deal with it. Can't believe this is all that revolted, though. Give me a trade power, buddy-o. Alright, there we go. Dawasir's decided to bring in some extra units. Not scared of that at all. But what I should probably do is have a bunch of units. You guys will all go over here. That's how it's going to go down. fact, you guys can probably take a step back, both of you. There's no big deal around here to worry about. Yeesh. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of money to give to the nobles. It's a lot of stuff they demand. I'm tempted to tell them to sod off. Even though stability isn't that. You know what? Go the hell away. 700 ducats. What a joker. Jake, I suggest you place the words "the bear has landed" in the title. We can't even see the bear. Besides, that would probably just draw more people here. And from one glance at the stats, I don't really want more people here. Okay, great. Let's go and put the boot into Hormuz so we can finish this off and head on home. Meanwhile, this land should really belong to Anisa. Like I said, he can worry about coring this junk. Then again, do I have... Nope, I even did it by state, like the clever individual that I am. Nice state here, by the way. Very nice. Even before being developed, that's an awesome province. So it's not an outrageous peace deal, but it's a bit unfortunate that Hormuz was involved, because now I have to curb stomp him out of existence. Wow, I could actually just annihilate you. In that case, there's no need to keep you around at all. All becomes Anisa's problem. And Lucan territories here grow ever stronger. I already have a province here, so I can claim my way around all I want. Nice. Got a wee stack here to deal with anybody that pops up, otherwise the rest of you, really all of you, should make your way across. Don't forget to explore Hormuz, get closer to the bear. You're right, I will explore through Hormuz to the best of my ability. Still has a fair few units there. It's at 125, 30,000. Well, I'm coming in with 30,000 of my own, so hopefully I can win that kind of exchange. I probably want to core these lands. It's worth it for the money, right? If I even had the admin for it. This is part of why I really want the Pope to love me. Alright, Naples, you should seriously be my subject. Give it a short while and they will see that way as well. Right, shame about the attrition here, but optimism. You know, there are good things about innovative ideas, and that is truly one of them. I can't show my superiority if you don't give me a fight here. Of course, we're keeping our ruler because he's pretty young and really good, for a Republican at least. He gives us the admin that we needed. What a lovely chap. Give us money. How long have you been streaming, Jake? A couple hours. It was a pretty big war, all things considered. I'm glad it went our way. There was a very real possibility of losing hard in those wars. Yeah, these both have pretty garbage supply limits. I need a way into Hormozi land. And I think this is my way in. We're just going to have to drink the attrition. It's okay though. I have something resembling manpower these days. It's only a year and a half until that wheel spins again though. A bit anxious about that. Man, traversing this land, it's pretty damn hostile. Especially when we don't have any really good generals here. Feels like it's shooting in the dark. Hello! This is just what I need for showing that sweet superiority. Aw, damn. That was a great Inquisitor we had, and now he's gone. I need money, but I need admin, but I really need some money, so bring that tax up for me, please. It's just a 10 to 1, but showing superiority is still showing superiority. One battle and it's ticking war score o'clock for us. We'll get in here, we'll spread out a bit, we'll get to know the lay of the land in Hormuz and see what we can do about it. Jake, can the bear land again? If we land on it, I'm just going to spin again. I could sort it out right now so we don't see it, but I will not. Hello, land. Get up there, please. Ditch somebody to siege it. I leave 2 for the... Wait, what? Must be a fort there getting in my way or something. I leave 2 units behind because there's a chance that if it's just 1, they'll take so much attrition they don't reinforce, and that's exactly the case here. We have a council here. The Papal State can either like me or not like me. Does this have any follow-ups whatsoever? I'm curious, but I'm not so curious that I want to investigate, but I do want the Pope to love me. The more he loves me, of course, the more papal influence I get. So I want him to have 200 relations whilst being my subject. It means I can draw him into wars against people that I want excommunicated as well. Jake, you're going to make the Pope into a march since you won't annex him. Yeah, I would if we weren't busy being at war. It's a good point though, I should have paid attention to that. Speaking of people that will be my subject, welcome to the family in Naples. I mean, I can continue improving relations with you, it's no big deal. When Savoy is eaten, we will never have liberty, desire in our subjects again because the relative strength is just going to be so insane. Ugh, quarantine. A quarantine in Prospero, though. I mean, that's just right in the chin. Nasty event. It's just like cough up your admin, please. Dalmatien. I'd love to, truly. Hell, I'd love to do a lot of the things there. It's not going to happen, though. Yeah, there is the very real I can't get up there. There is the very real possibility that Jan Mayen could be destroyed by the people around him. That would be kind of funny to me. Oh, this game does not like me having manpower. Fortunately, I do, so... Where did Jan Mayen spawn? He spawned on Lucca, the province I need to get this achievement. I say achievement, I can't get it because I'm not playing in Iron Man mode, but bear with me on that front. Bear with me. Don't know where I get this stuff. Can't march there, there must be some boats making my life miserable here. Let's go make some other people's lives miserable. Lack of ticking war score is a bit of a bother here. Jake, please, nice one. I'm just saying. Depends what they spawn with, though. I mean, they get a province plus, I think, 2 or 3 nearby provinces in addition. Let's actually make an attempt to take Qatif. Hell, I can give you a bunch of cannons to make your lives easier. I know the enemy is split up, so I don't have to worry about keeping my units too united. Alright, all's relatively well. Jake, maybe lift Terra Incognita to see how Jan Mayen is doing. Nope, it'll be a lovely surprise when the Terra Incognita all disappears at the same time. You may not appreciate that now, but I'm sure you will in the future. I mean, it's you guys, you'll never appreciate stuff, still. I stand by my decisions. Alright, Tunis, I am going to be so happy when this just says Papal State, so I get to stop seeing you ransack my lands. I think there's normally a fort there, right? He's probably going to go to Qatif and slaughter a bunch of my men. Oh, and pause. No wonder nothing was happening. And it's not very far for him to get there either. You know what? You guys hang around there. And leave a little unit to go and explore what's out there in the vast unknown. No longer a claim on mainland, but I will want it so I can threaten war on Switzerland. I'm also not fabricating on Tunis. There's a lot of nice things I'd like to do right now. but I will need diplomats. Hell, I always need diplomats. Alright, as expected. He's heading up here. Actually, he's safe up there, so it's a good move by him. Especially since I need to fight him to get my showing superiority. So if he does me the favor of letting me fight him, then that's all the better for me. But it looks like he's getting into a situation where I will be able to trap him quite nicely. Yep. I'm only fighting with infantry, but that's okay. This is also okay. Let's just fight everywhere. I don't care. I don't know where he plans to run to, but this looks pretty good to me. And we can now show our superiority. Great. I wonder about taking land from you. It would unveil some areas. It's also somewhere that it would be very difficult for me to look after. But reduced separatism's quite nice. And nobody really gives a damn about me taking this land, especially since they don't know about me and I don't know about them. And there are gems around here. Qatar is a very nice province to have. So I really should take a province around here. The supply limit isn't great here. I just need one fort over here and I'll be able to take land, but I don't have a lot of war score against him. I'm also not sure if it's what I want to do. No, I never wanted to take this land. I just want a fairly narrow strip down here, and then I'm going to sail over and conquer this place. So no, my priority should just be getting this sucker out of the war. Jake, only a few months left. Oh damn, that wheel really sneaks up on you, doesn't it? Just don't make me capitulate in a war game. Actually, that's all the more reason to peace out when I get... What was that about Switzerland? You've got to be joking me. Switzerland became the papal controller. I should really invest some points into becoming it myself. Shame I can't tell him to kill himself, and at 51 he's probably going to last a fair while. Just casually tell the Pope to kill himself, do the world a favour. Right, I want that fort, it'll get you suckers out of this war. I'm probably going to meet him and lose a battle to him, which is bad for war score, but once these guys are pieced out, it's 100% for me anyway. That's what I thought. Still, I got to know the province. Got to know the province, right? Splat. It's okay, they're only merc scum. Just get this fort done and we can all be happy. He says during a disease outbreak. Jake, you should have added kill the Pope to the wheel. Not really anything that gives me too much misfortune though, so not that concerned about it. Just fighting with infantry here when I could really make better use of my horses. And I trust you guys are still training, as you should be. It'd be nice to get more units so that my chest is puffed out more. So, there we go. Also gives me a bit more professionalism as you drill away, which is good for me. place relative on the throne. Yeah, this relative of mine's now the Pope. Deal with it. Might work, also might not. Okay, we can get our peace deal and gives us a nice big truce with Hormuz as well. And I don't see any reason not to just take it now because it's the total annihilation of the Mamluks. I don't think they have any other bit of land. And it's all going to my subject anyway, so I don't have to worry about anything other than looking after their own revolts. Very nice. I mean, it doesn't make much. Hang on, they might have some land that I can't see. It's not impossible. It's just very improbable. Yeah, what the hell. Minus 20 relations is nothing for the power to control the Holy See. So never mind that. Okay, I don't want to take this land. It's bad for the border gore. I should just have this nice narrow strip for myself. So long and thanks for all the fish, Mamluks, but you're gone. Hopefully that doesn't affect Liberty Desire too much, but he needs us a nice guy. He understands. Get our units back to civilization, over to Prospero and Foresto. No new lands for me to core. I'm still thinking about Mecca, but Dawasir is somebody I'd like to fight, especially since the Jam have had their teeth punched right down their gullet. Did the Mamluks colonize? Well, we'll never know their ideas right now. I wonder if they still exist. So I don't have a CB on you, unfortunately. I really should do this, though. Help my subject understand that he should make some claims there. Goodbye, Stardust Crusade. Protect our brethren in Trebine. Ah, yes, of course. The game will give me any number of reasons to go and fight the Ottomans. Not that I need any. For some reason he's allied with Bremen, probably because of the League War. Speaking of which, that League War has a... Oh, hello, Neapolitan separatists once again. If they all... Oh. You know what, I'm not really sure I care much about you having revolts there, but it will make you happier if I go and kill them for you, so... Oh, I forgot to do something. I gotta mothball you. We gained a claim on Knights of the Old Republic. Nitsa wants to be a march. No. But it's a nice reminder that the Ottomans should be a march. I'm sure he's happy with that. Now, where to spend all my many diplomats? I should keep one free for the inevitable horrors that the wheel is keeping in store for me. It looks like the Mamluks can be vassalized in the peace deal, meaning they are still alive. This is proof that they're still alive, but that crusade is going to end in a couple of years anyway, so it's no big deal. Actually, it's going to end in 1 year. It's wheel time. It's almost wheel time. It's wheel time. Oh, look, lots of truces are up. So if I have to break a truce, then it means fighting Ottomans, Naples, Papals. Karaman's probably the best shot of the bunch. No, Tunis would be. If I had to break a truce, I'd break it against Tunis without a second thought. Then I could finally get the Pope some land. In any case, as somebody, Metal Slime Hunt, is saying, it's time for Judgment. Really? Just Judgment? Okay, well, the bear has already landed, but what do we get now? Come now, Wheel of Misfortune. I mean, I know it had 15% there, but to get it straight away, that was a real kick in the crotch. So round and round it goes. The bear's already landed, but what do we get now? Looks like it wants to give us more bear, but not quite. Not quite super bonus either. Oh no, no, no. Been trying to save up my dev points here, but no. Spend all your points developing one province. Okay. I have quite a lot of points. I wanted to use them for other things, but we gotta find somewhere to develop. We can do one and only one. Bollocks. And we have to do it immediately, that's the thing. Alright, what is relatively cheap to do? These Egyptian lands are kinda nice. Cotton is also really good. Paper is really good as well, though. That's some lovely virgin land. I could also do Super Lucca, but one of my things is I could cede my my capital to Hungary, and nobody really wants to do that, especially not me. The thing about developing this land is that the Ottomans can stroll in and take it kind of easily. It would be nicer to focus on our own land here. Salt is really good. Hell, salt is almost always really good. And Ferrara, a pretty great province for it. It's already pretty psyched up with dev. I kind of like having some strong Egyptians around here, so why don't we focus on that paper? We have a lot of dip points anyway here. Autonomy is high, but autonomy will go away. Then again, autonomy is a good reason not to do it there. A really good reason, frankly, not to do it there. Paper, I think, does go away, does go down in price at some point. The Nile Delta bonuses for improved goods make them worth developing. No, it's a raw goods increase, so that's not the greatest to go for. Also, it's grain, so come on. If only I had Tyrol, that would be the one to go for. Damn, indecisiveness really strikes. Want to do it here, but autonomy's so high. Ferrara, no autonomy. Immediate benefit. And salt. Salt is so very stable, not to mention the Po estuary. Alright, well, I'm convinced. Why would you want to develop a cheap province? If you pick an expensive one, you get to keep more points overall. What are you talking about? Alright, well, might as well make things a little less painful for us. I want to keep the admin, so let's try and preserve that. Alright, well, we kept about 61 of it, so that's okay. There we go. Yeah, Funk's favourite province is now highly developed. I hope he's happy. Would probably benefit from a few buildings, including a trade building, and certainly a manpower building now, so let's get that barracks up and running. Okay, happily. Wait, that is everything I can do there, right? Good. Very good. Okay, painful to lose all my points. That was a lot of points to lose, in fact. But could have been worse. I can think of many times where it could be a lot worse. Can't forget that Truce of the Ottomans doesn't last very long, but now I have some bigger friends to help me. By way of, well, actually it's just Brandenburg. But that is help nonetheless. If I could ally France, I would. Jake, you ever played Knights of Honor? No. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? Many questions, no answers. Truce with Tunis is up in 4 years. I should be throwing claims down left and right, so I can give the land over to my friend Pope Man. And I really would like Switzerland gone. I will build a spy network on that province in the hopes that I can claim it, and he just gives it over. But threaten war isn't always that kind. Meantime, though, I will also save my subjects' province there. Hell, you guys can just get together, honestly, right here. Actually, you folks go and save them. I'm sure there's plenty of time. What the hell? What am I even thinking here? I'm a nice overlord. My subjects shall be free. Jake, what about building a fort in Egypt to reduce devastation? Yeah, that would really help with devastation, but the Ottomans are going to come and carpet this land anyway in the future, so I should just give it up and accept that it won't contribute too much to war score. If there had been forts here, I would have never been able to white piece them out that easily. Guaranteed. I feel like my papal points just aren't building up the speed that I want them to. Probably because I keep investing in becoming the papal controller myself. Okay, where are my units most useful? Where am I going to be going to war soon? The League War could fire, that's a bit scary. I'd really like to fight around here, particularly against Dallasir. So claims here would be kind of useful. Yeah, I don't feel the need to have my units back in Italy right now. There's not going to be any revolts there anyway. I mean, papal separatists, is that some kind of joke? Probably.